Tony G, coming to you from South Carolina, Beach House. This is episode 6 of my vlog. In this episode, I play a free roll $5,000 tournament at the Horseshoe Casino in Baltimore. Go to a crab feast for work, and then we go back to the Horseshoe Casino with my work buddies. So hopefully you guys like it. Here we go. Alright, so I'm here at the Horseshoe Casino, and I just registered for the $5,000 free roll tournament and $20 add-on for like 10,000 in chips. So it's never free. But currently at Guy's burger joint here, getting ready to grab some food before the tournament. And hopefully I'll run good and place. They're paying the top 10 spots, so I guess the final table they'll pay. First place is $2,000. Here we go.
Off the bass when it drops like this.
So in one of the first hands in the tournament, I get ace-5 in middle position. I call the $100. The cutoff raises to $200. I call the $200. We wind up going 4 ways to the flop, and the flop is a 5-6 jack, all diamonds. Everyone checks. I wind up betting 200 with the flush draw. The cutoff calls and the under the gun calls, and we wind up going 3 ways to the turn, and the turn winds up being a king of diamonds. I bet 300 and the cutoff folds, and the under the gun calls, and the river winds up being a brick. I don't remember what the card was. The under the gun checks, I wind up check, and we flip it, and I have the ace high flush diamonds. So several levels later, I get king in middle position. It's 400 to call, so I call. We wind up going 4 ways to the flop, and the flop winds up being a king 9-7 rainbow. It checks around to me, and I wind up checking. It gets to the under the gun. The under the gun winds up betting 1,600. The 2 people to his left fold. I wind up calling the 1,600, and it goes heads up to the turn. The turn winds up being a 5 of diamonds. I wind up going all in. The under the gun tanks for a second, but ultimately he does fold, and we wind up taking down the pot. My final hand of the day, I get ace-6 suited. It is 1,000 to go ahead to the flop, so I call the 1,000. The guy in middle position winds up going all in, and everyone does wind up folding, and I go heads up with him all in also. The flop winds up coming out a 3, 7, 5 rainbow. The turn winds up being a king, and the river winds up being a brick. It's a 2 of nothing. Him and I wind up flipping. He has ace 8 and I have ace 6. And that, my friends, is the end of this tournament. Out of 70 people, I wound up in 19th place. Alright, so I'm at a precast concrete plant here. We're getting some marketing footage of one of my forklifts moving around some stuff you can see in the background there. It's a pretty big place. We got like 200 acres of land and whatnot. So after this, we're heading to another customer to shoot another customer's forklift, and then it'll be time to go have a couple drinks for the day. So walk into the room. Just checked into the Marriott in Baltimore. Let's see what kind of room I got. Alright, so we're back at the Horseshoe with the usual crowd. My boys from Mississippi, and of course, as you can see, he is winning. Ty, you want to say hi to everybody out there in the vlog land? What up? We're winning. We're making some money.
To drops N Kresson.
Hope you guys enjoyed episode 6. If you did, please hit those like and subscribe buttons, and I'll see you guys in episode 7.